Hey, good people, what's going on? Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today, we're going to be looking at a collector's item sort of product, and it's from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier. And you guys know, like La Mole, it's a very classic perfume. It's one of the top sellers in the market, and I have a 2015 or 14 bottle, I forgot, before Puig took over. So, this perfume was one of my first when I started collecting, like as a collector in 2015 or 14. I forgot the year, which year I bought. I think 2015 I bought this. And this perfume, since this one I bought many other. I'm going to show you while I review this other one. But I have been a big fan of La Mole and Ultra Male. These two have been like big fragrance in my fragrance journey. But the one thing, like La Mole was not my signature collection back in the days. I actually got to know about La Mole in more 2015 and seeing reviews from Mark, his signature scent. So today we're going to be looking at Christmas collection 2018, I believe, of this perfume, and it is a very special packaging, and it's very beautiful actually, to be honest. So I wanted this for 1 year, and last 2019 I couldn't buy it. I was short of cash or something happened, but I got this recently, and I'll let you know everything you need to know about this perfume. I believe there is 1 or 2 reviews, but not in English. So if there is, I apologize. So first of all, Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances, I know mostly La Mole line and their flankers, and they have few other ones like Gaultier's Square or Two. I forgot. There are few other fragrances, but I actually do not know many of the other fragrances. So Francis Kurkdjian was the creator behind this. So I'm guessing the 2018 version, the special edition, this one also is done by him, uh, but it could be wrong. The formulation feels like it's almost the same. So anyway, my scent of the morning before I go for the review is my classic Kenneth Cole Black. Very inexpensive, beautiful orange, dark orange sort of a perfume, and it's just really lovely to wear it casually. In the morning when you wake up, it's a good fruity fragrance. Okay, and then I will re-review this one perfume that I got yesterday that I told you I was gonna get it, and I actually did. This is Mustache EDP from House of Rojas or Rocas. So this perfume I had a sample, and then I was really craving for the full bottle, and I saw some of my brothers who bought it. What's that? Damn, sorry. So yeah, I saw them getting that, and I was like, yeah, the beautiful presentation, I need to get this. So we'll talk about that in the next episode, but let's focus on this special episode, a special baby. So first of all, they actually release these, I think, every Christmas, perhaps, and they also have one for the Classique for the women. So one for men, one for the women. Same exact presentation, but the quotes inside will change from year to year. So I'll let you know about the perfume, but I want to spend some time on the presentation, which is why I bought this perfume. So this comes in a very different packaging, as you can see. It looks really awesome. It looks like a paperweight. What is that called? That snow globe or something that you shake and then the whole thing like has the effect. It has this effect. So here's the name, Jean Paul Gaultier, and it's called La Mole. And the thing is, this one at the bottom looks like that. Sorry about that, I'm still pretty sick. And then the thing is, the globe, this thing is very heavy, by the way. It's very heavy presentation. So if you drop this on your food, you are kind of messed up. So yeah, if you put it like upside down, let me show you the effect. This is what I love to play with. My niece plays with this, and check this out. It looks like Christmas is back, winter is back. It's just a dreamy time, dreamy time and stuff like that. And if you're a collector, you want this in your collection, trust me. So I love the snowflakes inside, and then when you twist it, because if they didn't have this mechanism, this thing actually would fall if you pick it up. So they did a twist and locking system mechanism, and then you can lock it or unlock it like that. Okay, so I think now it's unlocked. Let's open this. Hopefully don't drop the bottle. You have to be very careful with handling presentations like this. Same with amouage presentation. So first of all, let me show you this one. This is the whole thing actually, is that the liquid inside, the water inside, and they have this kind of like a holder inside for the head of the bottle. So this thing is the heavy the part of it. I think this is plastic but looks like glass. Okay, but it's plastic. So you can keep this. I would say I would keep this for rest of my life because this is a collector's item. So then apart from that, this is how the bottle comes in nowadays. The Ultra Male, all the other bottles, they have this podium now. Before they didn't have that. They used to have like two plastic at the side. I didn't like that. So here, podium. It feels a little bit cheap, but it looks nice, red. And then here's the bottle. It's the same exact La Mole bottle that I realized. It's the same La Mole bottle, but because due to the coat, it looks a little bit bigger at times, wider, but basically they just put this nice little coat there for the Christmassy edition, and it has this nice. It looks like from Canada, like Canadian style cardigan perhaps. And apart from everything else, same. It's just the stopper here, and then the inside the body looks like Lamal, typical Lamal, and this is 2018 version, I believe. So this is perhaps Puig takes over, and then this is their version. So their bottom looks different a little bit from writing. Yeah, the pre-Puig version has wider writing, and this one, new ones are gonna be like this. So now let's talk about the perfume. So I sprayed the Lamal, original Lamal here, okay, and this version here at my left side. So the thing is, why did I buy it? First thing, let me spray this a little bit. The spray is very, very good. You can spray a little, you can spray a lot, like let's show here again. You can go like little bit, or you can go full spray. Very, very good spray on these. And the stopper here stops you from spraying if you do not know by now. So first reason is the presentation. One thing, I love this presentation. I wanted it since last year, so this was one of my wish list. Second thing is, I love like collectible items which are limited in numbers. It's like in your head it works like that. So as a collector, it's that inner collector call me. Third thing, my Lamal bottle almost ran out, and I really actually was craving for Lamal. I don't know why, because I have the other ones, I'll show you in a bit, but this perfume I used only during winters. I said this is great in winters, but summertime does not really perform, or is not suitable for summer rather. But something happened to me. You use these other ones for summer, like Superman, Popeye. It's really awesome. Then winter time I use Lamal Essence de Parfum. My juice color turned a little bit darker because aging well, I guess. Then my Ultra Male is one of my most favorite ones. And then recently I got Le Beau Mall, also collector's edition. These bottles look really awesome, very beautiful bottles. So those are the reasons basically, and then I wanted to have this. Okay, but another reason is there's not that many reviews on this one. So, okay, because it's a pleasure if you're doing a review. Pick up some fragrances, guys. Like you think nobody reviewed it, perhaps you could review it. So it might help someone decide if they want to get it or not. So first of all, what are there any differences? Big question. Are there any difference between this and the regular Lamal? There are, okay, but at the same time, not massive. This is not like a revolutionary change in the original Lamal formulation, but this has a little bit difference. When I spray this first, it's similar. Just let me compare these two. In terms of smell and dry down, they are identical almost, okay, but they did a little bit difference here and there, like top note to bottom note, wise they did a little bit reshuffling. So this one smells more fresher on my nose, to my nose, on my skin, and this one persists with that mint, and I can detect cardamom. They have the cardamom. I never knew Lamal had cardamom, but they actually amped up the cardamom in this one a little bit, and you can smell kind of like a fresh, typical Lamal mint. At the same time, you get kind of like that spicy cardamom taking part in this one. So it has that other notes like lavender. They have the tonka. I believe there's some other notes I forgot all. But Lamal basically is kind of like a powdery sweet scent, which has that lavender, mint, as well as the tonka combo. So it's a very long-lasting powdery sweet scent. This one is a little bit less powdery compared to this. I feel the 2015 or 14 versions, like previous or regular Lamal, I believe they are heavy more on the powdery notes. This is less powdery to my nose, more fresher. So the persistent mint in this is 1 hour or so, which I enjoy a lot. So this is less powdery, more sweeter, more fresher. Those are the 15% difference between these two. Apart from that, if you have this, you don't need this. If you have this, you do not need this. But if you're a collector, if you want to upgrade, or you want a nicer looking bottle than this, you can buy this definitely with the packaging and all. That's the basic differences. So Lamal, our winter is almost over, but we have something like 23, 22 degrees, 18 degrees still until end of February or so. So it's working really fine. I'm getting like 7 to 8 hours easily from this. So performance is not bad. So here, sorry, in our region, what Lamal does is, it has been a classic. My uncle, my mother's brother, he used to use this as signatures. I remember him smelling like this, And Lamal has this very nice sort of classic feel, because it has been a classic now, like Hugo Boss bottled, Versace the Dreamer, Dolce & Gabbana, Puro. You think of those fragrances, CK1, Daniel Desire Red. This actually belongs in the cool water, Fahrenheit, that era. And Mark, he started with this fragrance. I didn't start with this fragrance. I bought this fragrance because he likes it so much. But I was not the biggest fan of La Male. I always used Ultra Male. But Ultra Male, it seems more sweeter, more modern, follows the trend more. It's a clubbing sweet sort of pear slash pineapple bubblegummy fragrance. But what I really like about La Male right now, nobody smells like this. Okay, so I want to make a change up, and I wear something that nobody's wearing now. And maybe the people who wore this back in the days who recognize them, like, oh, La Male. So yeah, if you are tired of kind of like a Savage slash Dolce & Gabbana, the 180p, or Aventus, you can switch back to La Male. La Male smells still very pleasant, guys. Trust me that the DNA of this perfume is just lovely. It has mild barbershop fougere feel. It has kind of like a almost like what you get from Rassasi's Darej, kind of like a this kind of feel, kind of, but not so much. Darej is more like a floral, kind of like a chocolatey, spicy fragrance. This is not as spicy, but this smells like a person who is kind of mysterious always, and this person is always entertaining. He has like 20 to 30 years, this age range. That's when I smell it. Anybody can wear it anyway, no problem. But it has this appeal, and it's a sexy fragrance. It's kind of flirty, but it's not kind of like a douche, okay? And the whole packaging of this is always cheesy, but I really like. I fell in love with these bottles, and holding them in the hand feels good. So La Male, if you have been a big fan, you can buy this. But if you already have La Male, you don't need this for the minute 10-15% differences, okay? But to me, I think this is gonna be good summer wearing as well. Okay, because of that prominent mint and the sweetness, it's very beautiful. The combination is very refreshing, and the original formulation always just makes you cheer up. So that is the 2018 version, Christmas version of La Male. And this is like I think nothing like, let's say, a unique or a totally different new release. No, not like that. But this is great for the presentation and for collectors. All right. So just want to review it, let you know if there are small differences. And always it's great because you see 2015 versus 2018. This one is like now what, really old, 5 years. This is just 2 years old, so the juice is more fresh. So I actually prefer to buy nowadays more fresher juice. They will last longer. Sometimes older juice, if the bottle is kind of emptier, they go really bad. So yeah, you need fresher juice. So that's another reason perhaps. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a very wonderful day. And my good friend, I think, who was it? Brett Stocks, he said, you're gonna play with this bottle for a long time, aren't you? Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon, and stay out of harm's path. Bye bye.